Welcome back, folks. Sheepdog Smokey here, and Goofy Gretchen is at it again. For those who don't know, that is Gretchen Whitmer, the erstwhile governor of Michigan. This is the woman who has declared that joint replacement surgery is not essential, but abortion is. She's decreed that you may not buy seeds or other plants. You may not buy products to work on your home. She's all but said you will stay indoors 24/7, 365, and we will decide what groceries we drop off at your doorstep for the 5 minutes you're allowed to have the door open. Never mind that people are losing their minds because they don't know how they're going to pay their bills. Never mind that landlords are still issuing eviction notices. She is twisting history to defend her tyranny. You see, she talks about how during World War II no one was lining up to protest. They were knuckling down and building planes and tanks and bullets and bombs. It's very true. They were shoulder to shoulder and working often when they were sick. To defeat an enemy we could actually defeat. What Whitmer does not seem to grasp is that a virus can never be eradicated from the planet. It will mutate, it will grow, it will change. We've already seen avian flu change and mutate to infect humans. Mad cow disease ultimately affected humans too. But this one, apparently, COVID-19, is special in the virus world because it can be defeated, despite evidence that even those who have recovered can still pass the virus on. There's a concept called herd immunity. And while, yes, a new virus that we have absolutely zero treatments that we know work and we have no way to mitigate needs to have a different response than, say, the flu, we don't need to completely shut down and tank the economy. We don't need little wannabe Pol Pots or Maos or Maduros deciding their state is just fine, not doing anything but sitting and twiddling their thumbs until she decides from her luxurious governor's mansion, eating whatever the hell she wants and doing what she wants, traveling where she will to do whatever she wants, that they are free to move again. We need herd immunity from insane, idiotic, imbecilic things like what she's spewing right here.
President Trump called this a war, and it is exactly that. So let's act like it. In World War II, there weren't people lining up at the Capitol to protest the fact that they had to drop everything they were doing and build planes or tanks or to ration food. They rolled up their sleeves and they got to work. We were all in this together, and it wasn't indefinite. It was until we'd beaten the enemy. No state shined more in those days than the state of Michigan. We are called to act again. It is our time to shine, to put aside our political differences, to come together and defeat our common enemy.
I've said before, I'm not a scientist of any kind. Not a doctor, oncologist, epidemiologist, whatever. But I know enough from talking to those people, working with EMTs as many years as I did as a firefighter, to know that isolation only postpones a second and third and other waves of an infection. There's a reason that we have a flu season. It mutates, it changes. People build up antibodies, but as they fight off an active infection, they sometimes come out weaker, and they can't build up enough antibodies again fast enough to fight it off again when they are hit with it again. There's a reason that the common cold is still around. People don't get it for so long, their body doesn't produce the same antibodies because they're producing other antibodies. We're not machines programmable to say, produce these antibodies all the time in this amount. Your body reacts to what's around you. So if you are never exposed to COVID-19, then you will never build up any antibodies. Meanwhile, as Wingbat Whitmer here is telling Michiganians, I don't know, Michiganers, to stay home, live off bread and water, don't dare plant gardens or work on your home. We'll decide when you may move about the state again. Other idiots like Gates, who have long been a proponent of thinning the herd to reduce global population. This is a man who has praised Communist China's one child per couple mandate, basically mandating that couples don't even replace themselves. He is now pushing for mandatory vaccinations, saying that the vaccine will be available soon and everyone will be required to take it. It's astonishing, really. I no longer question how people like Whitmer and Gates, Cuomo and Newsom and de Blasio get into power. I know. For decades, the education system in this country has, by and large, been dumbed down, producing pliant little worker bees to do the job they're told to do, as those who are allowed to pursue higher education scream at them that they should enjoy their lot in life, until now when they're screaming that you should enjoy being trapped in your own home. I don't know where this is going to end. I pray daily that it does not end in violence. But the more this goes on, the more I see that as a possibility. And it scares me. Honestly, it does. You should look at this as simple proof that we have people in government office that should never be allowed near it, as they tell you to sit quietly. Don't argue that we are wrong in subjugating you. But I've talked about this long enough. I'm getting a headache, and I have a potato about to be done baking. So I'm going to end this here. Let me know what you think in the comments, but as always, remember to be civil. We're not here to scream and yell. We're here to talk, debate, and discuss. We can do that civilly as adults. Please remember to share and like the videos so that we grow the conversation, and to subscribe and turn on notifications so you're aware of all content as it posts. I am still doing the giveaway at 500, 1,000, and 1,500 subscribers. Until then, everyone be safe, smart, and healthy. Be careful. Keep your eyes open. And everyone have a wonderful day.